Get your filthy, stinking hands off me!
Listen to me, everybody. Now, the person here doesn't seem to know, but we have a lawful right to picket. We actually have the Supreme Court has ruled that when we are protesting, we're actually allowed to annoy people. We're allowed to irritate people. We're allowed to be a nuisance, actually. The Supreme Court of the country says we're allowed to be a nuisance. We're allowed to reduce the custom of this company. We're allowed to do that. The officer in charge here can even stop at that because we were reducing the custom of the McDonald's.
Yes!
It's not his job, this gentleman here, it's not his job to maintain the custom of a McDonald's store in Auckland. We are allowed to do that. When people wanted to go in, we tried to discourage them and ask them not to, but if they wanted to go in, we allowed them to go in. We were picketing and trying to dissuade people from using this store during this time. We're actually lawfully allowed to do that. There's nothing that you guys have done here that is unlawful. These people are simply playing a role that they should not be playing. They never even spoke to me as the person in charge before setting up this little line to protect the McDonald's store. They never even spoke to me about whether there was adequate access being given to customers or not. All they did was march in behind our picket line and physically force us onto the footpath here. Now I don't want, and the United Union doesn't want anyone here to be arrested today. There's no point in that. It's just a waste of time, waste of your time, waste of their time, waste of the police's time, go to court, all that shit. We've been through this many times before. Occasionally the police seem to think that their role in life is the protectors of private property and business. They don't think sometimes that they never come out when your wages are being stolen off you by an employer, do they? They never come out for that. They never come out when the brakes are stolen off you, like this company, this McRush employer, stealing the brakes off the workers in his stores. They don't come and arrest him for breaking that law, breaking the employment law. They never come out when your health and safety is actually at risk, like a Pike River, and arrest those bosses for putting the workers down the safety risk. They never do that, but every time we have a little picket of one of their stores, they see these bigger corners, and these people are their private security force. Well, I will tell you something, sir. You are not the private security force of McDonald's. You have no right to be doing this. You have no right to do this. I think you are the ones who are actually breaking the law here. But let them play their little game, don't push back,
Journalist, media, freedom of movement. I am. Move. Get rid of my fingers. Move away. Get rid of it. He's wrong. Freedom of movement, public footpath.
Keep it peaceful, but keep the charge going.
I'm fine, always.
When workers' rights are under attack, stand up, fight back! Workers' rights are under attack, stand up, fight back! When workers' rights are under attack, stand up, fight back! When workers' rights are under attack, stand up, fight back! When workers' rights are under attack,
it's a public footpath, mate, for God's sake.
When workers' rights are under attack, stand up, fight back! When workers' rights are under attack, stand up, fight back! When workers' rights are under attack, stand up, fight back! When workers' rights are under attack, stand up!
I just want good photographs, so you know. Can I walk down there? I'm not running in the building, you know, thanks. You cannot come through here. I am a journalist, I've made that of yourself. You need to move away. Yeah, move away now or you'll get arrested for it. Just press back. Yeah, I will. Section 14, but I'm interested in freedom of expression, asking you to move back. Piss off. I'm telling you, disorderly assembly. Disorderly assembly, what bullshit? Read the Bill of Rights. They've been complaining who wrote it. I don't think about media law.
Here are the police pulling up.
Your superior, Mr. Barber, said to let me through.
Every standing judge in this country was inducted in November 2007 by Auditor Lansfield, and those writs still stand. Hey.
I had a friend here who was not able to find this a week back. She was sexually harassed by a drunk customer, and there was no security. The manager didn't do anything. The management didn't do anything. This issue was just tried to suppress. They tried to suppress this issue, and the HR asked that girl not to join the union so that this issue doesn't come out. It was a shame. They didn't do anything for that girl, and she has to go back to her country now. She is so pissed off. She is so done with this shit. I mean, it was a lot of embarrassment for her when she returned to work the other day, and the next few weeks, everybody asking her, talking to her. It was a real shame on the management of McDonald's. A real shame. Shame! 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 Shame!
Last year, 29 workers were murdered. They were murdered by the bosses. You can call it industrial manslaughter if you like. I call it murder. Who has been arrested for the murder of 29 miners in Pike River? No one. Who was arrested for the murder of Christine Fletcher in 1999 when she was on a picket line and the bosses ran her over? And these guys were pushing the workers back on their picket line. Give them a big shame! 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 Yet again we say that these guys will come en masse when workers take action and go and strike. But when we've got problems, when workers are being sexually harassed, when people are being assaulted, when the bosses in here are breaking the law, watch the news next week. This company right here, and I see Lou over there, Phil Messler, you are breaking the law, mate. We have got you. You are breaking the law. And I hope you're ready to pay, and we'll see you in court. But I wonder how many policemen will handcuff Lou and handcuff Mark Rush and take them down to the station for stealing thousands of dollars of workers' wages. What happens to a worker if they steal $10 from the till? What happens to the worker? What happens to these guys when they steal tens of thousands of dollars in unpaid wages from the workers? Listen to this chant and remember this one. Hey McDonald's, what's the score? One law for the rich, one law for the poor. Hey McDonald's! One law for the rich! And one for the poor! Hey McDonald's! One law for the rich! And one for the poor! Hey McDonald's! What's the score? One law for the rich! And one for the poor! Hey McDonald's! What's the score? One law for the rich! And one for the poor! Working for nothing! Really sucks! What do we want? $15! Working for nothing! Really sucks!